Morning. I'm gonna do my first Zam Dude vid in well over a year. It'll be my first vid at this rink actually, because I'm no longer at Braemar where I was when I last filmed him. But I'm gonna get set up and then get some cameras out and get started on this. My tummy hurts. It's like 3:17 a.m. I had to wake up stupid early. Uh, Ooh, how can I get this angle? And you see it from here. Actually, it's really close. Doesn't need a floor.
After checking this threshold, I take out my edger, my favorite piece of equipment in the whole world. While an ice resurfacer conditions nearly all of the ice, an edger works like a lawnmower for the boards, and allows me to eliminate a bowling effect from developing over time and to address inconsistencies where drivers tend to lay more water on their outside lap.
Oopsie daisy, forgot I was filling my machine and I'm flooding it.
It is a little difficult to see, but when I start the edger, I am directly in front of one of my Zamboni doors, and I quickly pull the edger about 1.5 inches away from the boards. I will go over it once more at the end of my perimeter edge, but I will be flush to the door then. This area is getting 2 offset passes to remove more ice from an area that develops ice much quicker than anywhere else. If I didn't offset my first pass, then I would be creating a more severe angle in the ice, which could impact how pucks play in the area. The ice in front of Zamboni doors will always build up quickly because every time you finish a cut and pull off the ice, a small layer of slush will always be left behind, no matter how thoroughly you shovel it.
Fine, I'll even take the headphones off for it, like we're actually here together. POV, you're my child and I have you strapped to my chest while I walk through the state fair and buy fried food. No, you cannot have a bite. So the boards here get really built up in this particular spot in front of the player benches. Specifically the home player benches, so I don't think the sheet completely needs to be edged, but love this angle. Or chipped, I edged the whole sheet. I don't think this whole thing needs to be chipped, but I'm gonna chip this area. It's always built up. This is really fun and super not tedious. I hope every time I hit the boards it violently shakes this camera and everyone gets sick. Alright, now we're on to the Zamboni stuff. Exciting, right?
I am now driving a maintenance pattern that I call a truncated perimeter pull. A perimeter pull is a Zamboni pattern which aims to shave ice off the boards after the edger is used. The idea is to level the ice out between the boards and everywhere else. Usually it is a 5-lap pattern, but because I only did a light 1-lap edge, I shave along the boards, then come in half a Zamboni width and drive the circumference of the rink again before pulling off to empty my tank.
The song is Gloria by Kendrick Lamar, if you're wondering. No, I will not share.
I drank too much coffee and now I can feel my voice wavering when I'm trying to read this script. Let's continue. Now I am driving a figure 8 dry shave pattern. When you drive the same pattern every hour for 20 hours a day, over time you can develop ridges in the ice along the grain of the Zamboni blade. A figure 8 levels the ice sheet by cross-cutting the grain at about a 45-degree angle. My first lap, the goal is to drive from one face-off dot through center ice and to the opposite dot. Next, I loop behind the crease and line myself up to connect the remaining 2 face-off dots. The pattern repeats, shifting either direction, until the ice is sufficiently cross-cut. This should be done weekly. Boom, nailed it. Nice job, Bert.
Why is this corner doing this? Usually means it's not level. I didn't realize you fell. I'm sorry. Oh, did not just make that sound. All right, here comes the clear cut. Put my sprayers down like 120%. Stands on 2 didn't get cleaned last night. No wonder whose responsibility that'll become. All right, let's go. Chilly and my tummy hurts, and that general feeling of malaise. Go with malaise. It's making me yawn. Hey editor, please define malaise. Hey future Murray, please define malaise. Future Murray does all the shit I don't want to do. It's great.
Hey, you better watch your mouth. Remember, I'm the one editing this. I can give you a silly mustache if I so choose. If you grab me a tissue. Sorry, my bad.
Later, dude.